optimal training tip for you to grow those pecs. So if you have access to this unilateral chest press machine, I'd recommend doing your flies on here. I like the Pec Deck Fly machine, just doesn't give me as good as a feel for my pecs. This one, the cables are unilaterally biased. Each cable works separate from each other, so I get to feel each pec individually. Also, it's a lot easier on my shoulders. There's a lot more give and go for how I want to set up with my natural anatomy. I'm kind of locked into a certain position with that regular Pec Deck Fly. Now, sometimes you'll see me do this with the foam roller behind me for extra range of motion. Today, we're just doing traditional cable fly. Biggest things with the setup here, I want you to make sure that the cable is lined up right in the middle of your pec. We're biasing our sternal and costal pecs here, so we're not trying to have it higher or lower. I also want you to think about bending your elbows on the way back. We're taking stress off of our bicep tendon here, and we're getting a good stretch in our pec. Then as we come forward, I want you to think about touching your biceps to your torso. Don't think about hugging a tree, because that usually makes people round their shoulders. Biggest cue, is think about touching your biceps to your torso. No matter what, doesn't matter how perfect your form is, what machines you have, if you train like a bitch, you're not gonna grow. So you must train to failure. Again, bending your elbows on the way back, taking pressure off that bicep tendon, getting a very deep stretch in our pecs, touching our biceps to our torso, squeezing your pecs as hard as you can at the front.